Hey guys, and welcome back to Top 10 Gaming. I'm Ron McKenzie-Lefurgey. Here at Top 10 Top 10 Gaming, we like to imagine what it would look like if Sonic was in various games. And today, the game is Overwatch. Now I know what you're thinking. Sonic is already in Overwatch and his name is Lucio. And yeah, I kinda get that. But let's imagine how Sonic himself might work in Overwatch, by going over the abilities that he might have in the game. If you enjoyed this video, let us know by throwing us a thumbs up down below. And if you want more, check out our video on the alternate versions of Sonic. But before you do that, get ready, it's time to ask the question, what if Sonic was in Overwatch? Starting off with general attributes, Sonic would be an offensive hero with a bit of support mixed in, with relatively low damage and fairly high attack speed. Of course, his base movement speed will be pretty good because he's frickin' Sonic, and he'd be pretty squishy to make up for his high maneuverability. In terms of his attacks, since Sonic doesn't really use weapons too much, I think he'd borrow one of Shadow's guns when he hopped over to Overwatch. This gives him a fairly low range, low damage, high rate of fire basic attack. Moving on to his passive, as Sonic runs in a straight line, he slowly gains speed, up to a 30% bonus, quickly returning to normal speed after turning or stopping. However, if he reaches the full 30%, his next attack will deal double damage, whether it's a basic attack or an ability. This makes Sonic a very strong hit and run artist, since the passive synergizes really well with his other abilities. But you don't know about them yet, so let's move on and talk about them. Sonic's Q ability would be, as you may have guessed, his homing attack. This is his signature move in the games, and it would be frankly disappointing if he didn't have it in Overwatch. Upon activation, Sonic will jump in the direction of the cursor, and if he strikes an enemy hero, he'll deal damage. But then, if there's another enemy hero nearby, Sonic will automatically bounce to them, dealing 50% more damage for each jump. However, he can only jump onto each hero once. This is really useful if the enemy is grouping up, since you can do huge amounts of damage if there are enough to bounce on, but it can also be used in a one-on-one or to proc the passive bonus. It should be noted, however, that if he does proc his passive and deals double damage, the bonus for bounced attacks is only based on the base damage for the Q, not the double damage, because it'd be insane. Moving on to his W, which is Pico Pico Hammer. This gives Sonic the ability to swap out his gun for Amy's Pico Pico Hammer, which is similar to Reinhardt's Rocket Hammer, but has an insanely slow attack speed but very high damage. You can keep it out as long as you like, so you can use it all game if you want, but in most situations you're better off with the gun because it has better DPS. The hammer would generally be used in conjunction with his passive to either finish off unsuspecting enemies or just to whittle nerds down in a hit and run. This will synergize really well with his passive since it has such a high base damage that the double damage from his passive will make a big old difference. It will be so satisfying to sprint in, smack someone for half their health, and get the hell out of there while your team cleans up the mess. And how would you get away? Well, with his E ability, which is called Gotta Go Fast. Every 30 seconds, Sonic gains one stack of Gotta Go Fast, up to a maximum of 4. When activated, Sonic will drop down a boost, which will remain on the spot for 2 minutes. Anytime Sonic or one of his allies walks over it, they'll gain a 25% speed boost for 3 seconds. This effect can also be stacked, meaning if you run over all 4, you'll get a 100% speed boost. This can be very useful if you need to make a speedy getaway, or if you want to help your team get to a location as quickly as possible by making a series of boosts. Finally, his ult. And anytime Sonic has an ultimate ability, it's gotta be Supersonic. Upon activation, Sonic flies into the air, gaining 50% movement speed, with the effect lasting for 10 full seconds. His gun gains the ability to lock onto enemies, doing, I don't know, however much bonus damage makes this balanced. I'm not picky. Honestly, just give me a flying Sonic using Chaos abilities and I'll be a happy camper. This would be great for starting fights or even escaping, but it's best for picking off low health enemies, thanks to the lock-on ability and bird's eye view. I think Supersonic works great for Overwatch over some other games like League, because he isn't just waiting on a cooldown to use it, he's charging it up and eventually unleashing the power that is Supersonic. Pretty cool. Well, there we have it. That's Sonic in Overwatch. Of course, this isn't the only way it could be designed, so if you have better ideas, let me know in the comment section down below. And if anyone wants to take this further and actually provide some realistic numbers, that would be gravy, because I'm not really sure how much damage would be fair, because I'm a noob. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please smack that thumbs up button and subscribe to Top 10 Gaming for more videos. Also, check out our Top 10 Sonic playlist for more videos like this one. Until next time, I'm Ron McKenzie-Lefurgey with Top 10 Gaming. Later, gamers.